Hello, Commander. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Subnautica. And we're gonna have some fun today. Like I told you guys last time, we are gonna fuck around with the scanner room. Which, honestly, one of the things I am most impressed with about this game so far, if I'm gonna be honest with you. And actually, what do we need for the HUD? We just need a computer chip and gold. We might... Let's see if we actually have a spare computer chip, because if we do, we'll go ahead and, actually, you know what? Let's just, for the moment, we'll take this apart and we'll use this computer chip. Because we haven't ended up using a terrible lot of those, and I can always throw together a computer chip super quick when I'm not trying to show you guys some stuff. And what else was it? Oh, gold, that's right. Son of a bitch! Sorry about this. Ah! At least we got tons and tons of gold, so that's not a big problem. But yeah, you have, like, this is probably my favorite part about the scanner room right here. Let's go ahead and show this to you. So first, we're gonna pop that, and it's gonna automatically equip it for us in this slot right here, as you can see. And then, so for right now, and just so you guys know, this list is alphabetical. They don't currently have a scroll bar, unfortunately, which means that anything that would be at the bottom of the list, like titanium, for example, we cannot currently search for. Unfortunately, that means that we can't use this thing to find, what was it we needed right now? It's the uranitite, whatever that is, something like that. Let's go ahead, though. Let's go with creature egg. Alright, so what's going to happen here is it is going to start scanning and showing us where all the creature eggs are. And then, because of our handy-dandy HUD, maybe... Or, oh, it's showing the ones that we have in the base. Oh, nope, there we go. And that's that one, so let's go check it out. Let's see what kind of egg we have down here. Oh, it's showing the ones in my locker. That's, okay, that's kind of cool, actually. Like, I mean, it could get very confusing to have it showing stuff in your base, but at the same time, kind of interesting. Alright, so that's not going to work. Let's go ahead and do fragments. So I remember, didn't we have a couple fragments popping up last time? It's still showing the creature egg. That's kind of funny. Let's try unequipping it, re-equipping it. Fragments, there we go. So we've got one fragment showing up. More will start showing up as, oh, yep, as you can see. More will start showing up pretty quickly. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Gotta get used to the new base, of course. Alright, now where is it showing? So it's saying that there's one right here, which I'm not seeing one. So maybe we already grabbed one that was there. It's also saying there's one right here, and again, I'm not seeing one. So it might be a little bit buggy still. It might be showing some old ones. I'm not 100% sure. You gotta remember, this is still early access, but the fact that this is in here is, I think, pretty incredible. Alright, so this is probably... Oh. Alright, we gotta put this how it's supposed to be. Alright, so thermal plant we already have. That'll be some titanium. Never a terrible thing. Let's go see what's over here. This is where we got the drill, and actually right here on this ledge is where we got the drill arm and the grappling arm. Another thermal plant. And I think there was also, like, I think this was also an area that had some, like, modification station stuff, if we hadn't already grabbed all those. So we might see a couple of those pop up. Let's go see what this is. This could be something interesting. This looks like it's up in the kelp zone. It is. Let's go see what that is. And yeah, it's kind of impressive how far the range actually goes on this thing. And we'll just make sure that we get full breath so we can make it straight down back to the base after we check this out. So it'll probably be... Let's take a guess. What could it be? What could it be? Sea Glide. What do you know? And I bet, let's go ahead and See if it's still showing these ones. It is for now, but I bet if we redo the scan, some of these will disappear. And I noticed occasionally stuff will keep showing up after it shouldn't be or something like that. But a lot of times if you just kind of reload your game, or you know, like save and then load the file, I've noticed that a lot of times that seems to work out for me. Let's go see what we missed over here. Oh, and it's showing that there's stuff inside the ship. So I guess we didn't go in there, which is interesting. I thought we had. I know there's some lurkers in the area, so that... Well, actually, I only came here for those arm fragments, so that's probably why I didn't go inside, was I wanted to save that for you guys. So we'll go ahead and probably do that next time. I want to keep showing you guys the scanner room. You've seen how this fragment, or kind of how the HUD works, which I thought was absolutely incredible. And one thing you'll notice, as soon as we turn the scan for specific things off, it will disappear from the HUD as well. It does do that pretty well so far. And we will show you that now. Let's go ahead and put that away. Turn off the scan. Boop. Nope, maybe not. It was for me before. Maybe I'm just having a little bit of a laggy day. And now, to show you guys the cameras. And which one are we on? Camera 2. Alright, so first of all, there's one really cool trait that I discovered about this kind of by accident that I want to show you. And let's see if we can find one of the lurkers. Or the warpers. I messed that up a lot. I don't know why. I always call them lurkers, but and actually, if there's a hole in the hull here, we might be able to actually just take this thing directly in and have a look before we take the plunge. Let's see. This looks like something where we'd probably have to come in underneath, right? Yep. Oop. Knocked it a little bit there. Ooh. That doesn't look like anything we can scan. It's a little bit weird. Try to do this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Starting to. So there is a door we can cut into. And there's also... This is actually... Oop, I hadn't thought of using this for this, but this is actually really, really cool. As long as there's not doors, you can actually check ahead of time to see if something looks like it's going to be worth it. And from what we... Oop, it's a little hairy trying to navigate through these tight spaces. But it seems like the only thing of note in here, really, is going to be that door that we can go into. And this is a fairly big wreck, so it might be... Is this the one we just went through? Yeah, it is. Alright, so it might be... I might end up breaking this thing, but that's okay. That's why they give us 2. My God! It is, like... It makes me jump every fucking time it does that. Is this a door? Is it something? No. So it looks like we're able to see that there is more in there. But it's probably going to be a chain of stuff that we get to through that one door that we can weld. Now let's see if we can find one of those warpers. So we can show you my favorite feature of this. There's usually... Have they migrated? Or, you remember that super eerie broadcast we got that I suspected might have something to do with the warpers? Maybe they're all, like, changing position now as they're moving towards those, what was it, 9 new targets? And another question, are those some of the people that we've been investigating life pods of? Because I could see that being a thing. Like, maybe, like, we got a report that 9 people have been found, and now we're the only ones that are still left. Now they're super pissed off about it, and they're going to come looking for us. They're going to try to, like, come bust up our base and shit. Let's skirt over here. I know we were seeing... Oh, there we go. Alright, now check this out. The camera doesn't actually draw aggro. So we can get super close look at creatures that would normally just rip us to pieces. Oh. He didn't like what we were doing? He pieced out and I... Oh, there he is. So you can actually get a close look at the dangerous monsters, which I think was really, really cool. Did he go further this way? Did he go back? Is he just trolling us now? Oh, here he is. Hello. So you can see they got the two little claws. They got some weird like tendril things they use to swim. You can see like his organs are beating in his chest. Like, and we can watch that. How fucking cool is that? And then teleports off. And like I said, these things are allowed. I don't know if they have a depth limit, but I do know that they are allowed to go 500 distance away from the scanner room. I imagine they probably wouldn't have a depth, at least not yet. And if they do add that later, it'll probably be something that you can upgrade, which would be okay by me, as long as we do have the option to take this deep, because from what I hear, a lot of the scariest monsters are kind of in the deeps. I know there's one more thing that's going to be spawning up ahead. There's a bunch of them. It's not one of like the giant monsters in the game, but they definitely look fucking absolutely crazy. So we'll see if we can spot one of them out for you guys. But once I found out that these things don't draw aggro, like I immediately just wanted to build scanner room everywhere, because it'll allow you to take a closer look at some of these dangerous... Ooh.
And here we have the indigenous brain spider thing that...
Holy shit, just burrowed straight into a fucking rock. I don't think that's an ability that they're supposed to have. Oh, and we get to watch a battle royale here, it turns out. See, he's like stuck. He's waiting for it to come to him. Come on, buddy. Get yourself out. Yeah, he is just bugged out right now. Well, like I said, it is early access. There are going to be some little things like that that you can expect to happen from time to time. I've noticed, though, it doesn't happen very often. This seems to be a pretty rare occurrence. I know we've seen like what, like 2 in this playthrough, I think maybe. So that's not bad at all. Let's try to find one that's not stuck though, so we can actually get up close and personal. But as you can see, once we get past 300 range, it starts getting fuzzier and fuzzier and fuzzier. And I'll show you what happens when you get close to 500, because it's really, really trippy, and it makes it pretty clear that you probably shouldn't keep dicking around like you are. Like you can see, we're already just, like, it looks like we're going into, you know, like, warp drive. Come on, Chewie! Activate the warp! But you can see that it starts getting black almost the same way that it does when you suffocate. So, pretty clear indicator that you're kind of hitting the end of your range there. And I like that they do that. That way you don't just kind of, you know, accidentally waste a camera that costs a little bit to make. You know, it's not the most expensive thing by any means, but at the same time, it's better to, you know, not have them, just go ridiculously weird on you. All right, well, I really want to show you guys one of those spider things a little bit closer. So, and maybe it's not a spider thing. Like I've said before, I try not to look up everything because I wanted to be like genuinely surprised and amazed by the stuff I was looking at. So I've worked very hard to make sure that I didn't spoil stuff for myself. And so far it's been going pretty good. I've been thoroughly happy with my experience in this game. What the fuck is going on there? Is that like... Oh, that's right. We're on a camera. I was trying to get out of the prawn suit to like mine it. I think we have an aluminum oxide stuck inside a limestone deposit, which is interesting. And another cool thing to note, real quick, let me just show you this. There is a waypoint where your camera is, so that you can, if you find something cool that you want to come back in one of your vehicles or on, like, you know, swimming, all you have to do is figure out where your camera is and head out to that spot, which I thought was really, really cool. We might have to push our range again a little bit here, but I think it'll be worth it if we can get a good view of one of these things. I was used to there being a couple more than what we've seen so far. So maybe they're just not spawning a whole lot today. Which, I mean, makes it a great day for exploring. Plenty of warpers out, as you can see. Or maybe all of them are just glitching into rocks right now. It's decided to have like a group powwow in the like ethereal plane if you're hip with D&D. All right. Oh, and we can actually splat against fish the same way we can do it in our other vehicles. Yeah, this thing is just... We're not having much luck right now. But I mean, look how cool this is. This is an awesome feature, I thought. And I assume we can probably just swim outside and repair our cameras. If you don't just get it absolutely destroyed all in one shot, you know? And that would, of course, add some extra utility there as well, since we always carry around the repair tool just in case. And I love this biome. Like, there are some scary things in it, of course, but as a whole, I think this place looks absolutely amazing. And you can see we've got like weird little pine cone looking fucking things there. Probably some kind of coral. We've got these weird balls. I've tried scanning them and they don't scan yet. So I really, really hope that they will put that in later, because I would love to know what these actually are. Like, it almost looks, I don't know, kind of similar to, I mean, these look like plants almost, kind of going up and holding on to it. But is that some kind of like microorganisms, or is that like trapped gas? Like, I would really like to know. And as Bill Frizzle, for now, we're just going to assume that this is like a pocket of microorganisms that have trapped gas, combining both of our previous theories into one like mega theory. You can see the warpers are just traveling around, going ape shit, doing their thing. We're kind of pushing towards the edge of what we can do now. Oh my god! Here it is! The moment we wanted! Oh, look at this fucking guy! Look at this fucking thing! This should not be allowed to happen. Which one of the developers did this to us? Because that is fucking horrifying. It's like some kind of like spider. Oh, and like, look at it! That's how you know that that thing is fucked up, because it will even, like, enemy of my enemy is just an even more vicious enemy, it turns out. Let's see if, like, they just have this epic battle royale here, like I think they're going to. Oh, here we go. Da 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 da. Or no, that'd be like a Duel of the Fates mode, right? Oh shit. Is the warper gonna come back for round 2? Maybe? Or is this guy gonna have to get bored and start going for other shit? Oh fuck, here it is. Here it is. Oh, he keeps running like a bitch. But he's a glutton for punishment because he does keep coming back. Where'd he go? The warpers don't seem to be able to go as far as I thought they did. Maybe they just have like a delay on their teleport. But as you can see, this guy didn't give... Oh, and he can walk on the ground too. I hadn't seen him do that. You can see he doesn't give a shit about us. Like, he's just walking around being a weird spider, crab, head, squid thing. Da 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 da. I think we're gonna have to dub this guy the winner of this, because he is definitely putting in the effort. And that warper, while he's playing a good like kite game, you know, like he's kiting him really well. He's throwing down the dots, I assume. I mean, we haven't seen him use like his offensive teleporting attack, which he, like, we know he has. Oh, maybe he'll get the drop on him this time. Or does he just not care about that thing? Like, that thing just cares about him. Oh, fuck, there's 2 warpers. Come on, help your friend. Oh, shit. That scared the shit out of me. Woo. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Nope. I guess the warpers got sick of his shit. I have seen, like, the warpers, like, teleporting these dudes around. But it was dudes that, like, they looked like this, but they also had green shit all over them. So I assume maybe they have the same plague that I have or something. Oh, but you can see that warper's just fucking having none of it. Come on, chase him down, dude. Don't let him kite you like that. Come on, go for the calling strike. He's just not very motivated today. And that's okay. That's okay. Maybe he ate, like, the wrong piece of fauna. Or, like, he had one of, like, the diseased fish we've seen a couple of down here. And, like, maybe he's just, you know, doesn't have all his normal energy. So he just has to settle for taking a quick bite when they get too close. But yeah, so by far the coolest thing that I have found so far about this camera is that it doesn't aggro things, so you can get right up close and personal and get just an absolutely amazing view of the things you're trying to look at. Like I said, it has its own waypoint, so you can keep track of where they are, and if you see something cool you want to investigate, you can't... You see that? Oh, here it is. Yeah, see, look! He's got some green shit on him. There's like green on his tail and inside him. The other ones didn't have that, did they? Let's find... Yeah, see, look, these ones are purple. So that one must have like the plague or some shit like we do. I feel bad for him. Don't worry, friend. If I figure out how to get rid of it on me, I'm going to cure myself, and then I'll come back for you. I'll come back for you. But for now, we're going to go ahead and fly this thing back up, and I'm going to show you one of the other really, really cool features about it. Because as you may have noticed, now obviously, we're probably going to have to manually repair it, I think. But we spent a lot of time dicking around with this thing, right? We're down to 50% battery, and chances are, like... we're going to want to do more exploring with it. And I can tell you from experience that there's not like a little, or at least I don't remember seeing like a little battery thing that you could plug into it. So it's really a shame. How are we going to charge this thing? I mean, we've got the scanner room. It came off from like right here, didn't it? Didn't it? Like somewhere like right here? Maybe? Is that 100%? Is that 100% battery right there? It motherfucking is. You better believe it, son. So, if you're looking for just a way to really explore the area safely without getting your dick ripped off and just horribly mutilated and massacred by just giant asshole brain crabs that live at the bottom, then you might want to consider getting yourself a scanner room. And you might also want to consider occasionally stepping off of the camera to check your food and water, just so that you don't do what I've done here and like gotten ourselves low. Because imagine if I had just like switched straight to camera 1 and like gone exploring another direction, I might have just fucking died in here. So make sure you don't do that. Make sure you use this thing well. Everybody keep telling the developers to add a scroll bar here. I'm going to make sure to put in a comment on that. You guys all should too. We will make sure that they get that added in there because they seem to be listening to people's comments. They even have an achievement for sending them feedback. As you can see, the game has gone through so many stages of development already. They are constantly working on it. Honestly, I think we are in for a real hell of a treat with this game. And this is just another shiny example of just that fact. And look how fucking cool our base looks. That is just the best. I mean, it's not the highest res picture, but let's be fair. It's like, it updates. It fucking updates.
Hydration detected.
Yeah. We're gonna go eat. And while we go eat, one last message.
Sunbeam broadcasting to all survivors of the Aurora. We've covered more than half the distance.
Oh,
so
shit.
Hold on in there. We're scanning the planet for dry land as we speak. You couldn't have picked a less convenient parking spot. But we'll be in touch as soon as we have a landing site for you.
Yeah, I know, buddy.
Sunbeam out.
So, good news is, people are coming to look for us. And hopefully they will be arriving shortly. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you that we're going to meet them at the Energy Pulse Origin. I have a feeling. Because there happens to be a big bit of land there that actually isn't just floating very, very precariously by a bunch of strange jellyfish monsters. So, probably a good shout. Probably a good thought, right? I do happen to know that from the... Like I said, this base was as far as I had gotten in my live stream. I had investigated that energy origin super early on while I was still gathering resources, like way before this base happened. But I feel like we're better prepared to go enjoy that stuff. Sounds like they're going to be showing up soon. We're just going to have to keep answering our answering machine and see what happens. But until that time, we're going to keep screwing around here in the deep depths. And I think probably next time, now that we've built the base, now that we've shown you all of our super cool stuff, and now that we've shown you, this is the reason why I said we're going to pick up this scanner room and take it even deeper later, is because there's some stuff down there that I've heard is super, super scary, and I don't want to lose the precious technicolored mecha suit. So we're going to do our best to make sure that doesn't happen. And we'll probably, since the, as you can see, our power has leveled out at what those are able to produce, they will just keep it flat at 750. I think we're just gonna, we will find the uranite, we will build the cores for that, but I think we will save the nuclear reactor actually firing it up for our deeper base once we do that. And to be fair, we can now gather materials much faster, and when we take the reactor room, we can take the room it's in, we can take the pipes leading to it as well. So all we'll really need to do is add food, water, and energy down there. The energy will fit in there. The water will hopefully fit on one of the walls, even with that in there. I'll test it before we try it. Food, obviously, we'll be able to put at least little planters if we need to. And we'll just have kind of a small mini outpost based forward that is basically just a nuclear reactor powering a water machine and a scanner. But it's going to be fucking fantastic, and I'm looking forward to it. So join me next time. Thank you for joining me for this long. This game is absolutely amazing, and I'm looking forward to showing you the terrifying stuff that lays ahead. And like I said, once we've done that energy pulse, we are past everything that I have seen. So it's all going to be new from here. I'm going to be terrified. I'm going to be shitting my pants, and you guys are going to get to enjoy every minute of my failures and my horrible decisions. Until then, I will see you next time.